Alright, welcome back to Ocarina of Time, and no, don't worry, this isn't the same as last part where we also started out on Death Mountain Trail. This is after we did Death Mountain, because we're gonna do a couple of other extra things here now. Like Druni had said, we ought to go and explore the top of Death Mountain, but first I want to do a couple other things here. You know, we could shoot that guy with a slingshot, but then what are we gonna do, right? Because then the token he leaves behind is all the way up there. There's not exactly a way for us to reach it. So unfortunately, we can't get that one. We can't reach it. But in between parts, which is why I'm starting out down at the base of Death Mountain and not at the midpoint here at Dodongo's Cavern. In between parts, I went and first of all, I bought my Deku Shield back, so we have that again. I also got a couple more gold Skulltulas that are just in Lon Lon Ranch, like I mentioned. It's a nighttime thing where if you go back at night, there's a tree you can bump into to get one, and then on the back of the pen, there's another one that's only at night. So there's a couple ones there that you can get. And I just wanted to get to 10 so we can see the first reward we get with it. I also went to Hyrule, and I gave the Happy Mask salesman the payment for the Keaton mask, so he gave us the next one as part of the sequence. The Skull Mask, I figured, let's do the trading sequence. What's the harm in it, right? It's not too long, and we get to see some cool stuff from it. I mean, there's unique effects. I actually, because I was researching a bit about the quest, I didn't know there were a couple of other extra effects with each mask. I thought they were just kind of like dialogue here and there, and that's it. And that is the case for some of them, but there are some gameplay effects otherwise. For example, oh, this is treasure. For example, with this Skull Mask here, oh, that's a waste, I'm already at max. With the Skull Mask equipped, Keese won't come towards us, so we'll be safe from them, which would be a lifesaver because that's how we lost the Deku Shield last part in the first place. But instead of holding onto it, I'll do the trading sequence. You can at any point go back to previous masks if you want, but you can only hold one at a time. They're not intended to be their own, like, full inventory kind of thing. Oh man, look at all this money I'm just missing out on. And then this one we got a time here. And throw it, Link! Beautiful! Oh, that was perfect. Alright. So yeah, we're going to the top of Death Mountain now, where we haven't gone before. We might as well blow this up. We got bombs now, so we can unlock a whole bunch of other pathways we couldn't before. And a lot of them reveal secrets like this here. Oh. It's a shrine with a cow. Alright. I guess if you want to get some milk without it being from Lon Lon Ranch. Oh, here we go, up time to the mountain, and yeah, this is where we gotta use our Hyrule Shield, or a Hylian Shield, I should say. That's why we were kind of instructed to pick this up, because otherwise it's impossible to get through here. The fall from the volcanoes only happens every now and then, so just be ready for it. What do they call this place? Death Mountain. Just trying to get to the top of it's guaranteed death unless you have the back of a god, which apparently Link does at age 7. Oh god. Seems to usually follow the same kind of pattern and how long it's going. Oh, and we got Skulltulas on the wall, so before we can climb this, we'll have to take them out. Thank you, Navi. Take out the next one. Bam! Oh, we're a master at this. There's one more before we reach the peak. Well, let's play it safe. Go to some solid ground. There we are. And what the hell, random stone? Tell me what time it is. Current time is 11:55. Oh, okay. Well, let's head back up. I don't know what times this game considers morning and night and all that stuff. It's different in every game. Okay, Pora. And for once, he doesn't want to interrupt us with anything. We can actually head inside here. Now, it's kind of strange. Darunia, he advised we go inside to the top of Death Mountain here, and Death Mountain Crater is interesting. There's some cool stuff, it seems. But we don't want to overstay our welcome here. Jockey, it's so hot in here, we can't stay in here for long. Yeah, we got a 40-second timer before we die, but at least we can get this gold Skulltula here, I suppose. Let's also blow up this boulder. Get everything we can before we burn to death. And boom. Oh, beautiful, we got a secret down here. And, amazingly, down here, it's perfectly normal temperatures. We're okay with this. What is this for, exactly? Oh, we got more bombs, okay. Well, I'm glad, because I could use some. Oh, you know, we could put bugs in one of our bottles here. Bugs in bottles can be an interesting mechanic, because you may have noticed occasionally around there are some, like, sand holes. And we can actually release the bugs near the sand holes. They'll go on down in them, and they'll bring out sometimes a piece of heart. Oh, whoops. Sometimes a piece of heart, sometimes a gold Skulltula. Link is dead, by the way. Like, that's death, isn't it? It's a good thing we can use this little safe spot here to refresh our clock, so this way we can maybe get a few more rewards that we wouldn't otherwise be able to get. Here we are. Oh, it doesn't refresh the clock at all. Oh god, okay. Oh god, I'm just trying to go in a straight line. Damn it. You know what, let's go out and in again. That'll reset our timer, I'm sure. That's probably a lot more effective. I mean, these are temperatures that Gorons can withstand, but Link, definitely not. Why is the timer still 24 seconds? What the hell? Is it how long I'm out of the area? Is that what it is? And also... Oh, there's a big wall you can climb down here. Go down, Link. Now climb. Oh! 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go! We got a piece of heart! Alright. How many of those we got now? Oh, we got 3. We only need 1 more to get a full heart. Uh-oh. Oh! Hey, our fairy! Let's go! I did not intend for it to be used in this way, but alright. I gotta climb all the way out of here now. Oh god, okay. We have 40 seconds to do it, but, there we go. Oh, hurry, Link. There's a long climb here, so it's a lot easier to drop down like I did there, and you just hold up on the analog stick to cling back on. Alright, like 15 seconds to spare, we're fine. Whew, well, we got ourselves a piece of heart and a gold sculptula, but otherwise it doesn't seem like there's much there. You've done well to come all the way up here, Jockey. This is the summit of the sacred Death Mountain, hoot! It is said that the clouds surrounding this peak reflect the condition of Death Mountain, and they look normal, it is at peace. Climbing all the way up here just proves how smart you are. How smart I am, maybe how resilient. I guess they kind of work interchangeably in some ways. Now I want to see you make another smart move. The Great Fairy lives on this mountaintop, and she will give you a new skill. She's the leader of the fairies, you know. Ooh. I'll perch here and wait for you. When you're ready to go back down, I can help you. Now get going. That's right, so in this explodey hole here, we got ourselves the Great Fairy. A lot of our returning from Link to the Past as well. Only unlike Link to the Past, where they look fine, this game they're horrific. You'll see. And then, oh, we also got to play Zelda's Lullaby here to summon her in the first place. Here we go. There we are, Link. We're playing Zelda's Lullaby, and we get to meet with the Great Fairy. I love this fairy theme, and I love the surroundings. I love everything about this. Except the Great Fairy herself. She's kind of, yeah, Link's face says it all. Welcome, Jockey. I'm the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. I'm not a fan of that. Oh god, that's bad. Okay. You master the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon. Now, you may say to yourself, wait a minute, didn't we already have a spin attack? This spin attack's a little different. If you want to release energy without charging, just rotate the stick once and press B for a very effective quick spin. Okay, yeah. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. So this is also returning from Link to the Past. There's a lot of similarities with that game, actually. Next time you're in the neighborhood, you should drop in for a friend of mine who lives by the Hyrule Castle. That's right, there's another fairy in Hyrule Castle who can get us another new power. So I believe there's 3 of them. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. And the 3 of them, I believe, also represent the Triforce in a way. She mentioned he was a great fairy of power. And then with the Triforce, there's power, courage, and wisdom. There's the 3 kind of pillars of the ideology or the Triforce itself. And yeah, now we have a magic meter, and that is consumed the more we charge up our spin attack, which is now much wider area of attack, so that's good. And as she mentioned, we can also just rotate the stick to do a quick one, although it's a little difficult. There we go. Okay, Pora Gamora, I don't feel like walking all the way back down. Do you think you can give me a hand? Hoot hoot! Looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. That's one way to put it. You still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule, at least not yet. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons, and hold on tight. Hoot! That's right, so we can come up to Kapora here, and just like that, he brings us down. So actually, he is useful for something, I'll give him that. He's not entirely just dialogue, dialogue, dialogue. Actually does something in this game, unlike Link's Awakening. But I like the guy still rolling over there. And he brings us down back to Kakariko Village. He actually brings us down on top of this house, an area we can't get to otherwise. So this is the only way you can get up here to this balcony. There we are. And inside this door, we could not get here otherwise. And this is for a piece of heart, meaning yes, we've gotten 4, and we've extended our maximum health bar. Hell yeah. I don't plan on getting every piece of heart in the game, because I feel that can kind of break the flow of Zelda games sometimes, but it's still good to know about, and they're all very useful. And hey, now that we're in Kakariko, let's return to the House of Skulltula. We got 10 of them. Actually, we've got 11 because we picked up another one. And so the first member of the family is all cured now. This guy over here. No, not that guy. Is it the other side? Did I have it backwards? Oh yeah, it's the other side. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was that way. Hello! The curse has been broken. Thank you. Here's a reward for you. And he gives us an adult's wallet. Adults are allowed to carry a lot of money. Now you can hold up to 200 rupees, which is very useful because we've been at the max here for a little bit, so we could use more capacity for sure. 10 Skulltulas is not a lot to ask throughout this game. You can find them all over the place. So get 10 Skulltulas and get the adult's wallet. You're going to want it. In fact, I think you're going to need it. Either way, you would not want to play a Zelda game without a larger wallet. Oh, look at that. We can carry 102 rupees. That's beautiful. Alright. I'm actually going to go back up Death Mountain Trail here and into Goron City and take the shortcut to Kokiri Forest, which is not the intended thing to do next, but it's part of the mass trading quest. Again, I said I wouldn't do this on screen, but here I am doing it anyways. What can I say? Over there, that hole in the ground is an example of where you could drop bugs from a bottle. To get yourself, I think, a gold Skulltula? I'm pretty sure. Either that or it's just like rupees or whatnot. They give you random things. Actually, now we can go to a couple areas we couldn't go before. Now that we got just plain old bombs, we can blow these up. Hello, what do we got back here in Goron City? I didn't mean to do all this extra exploring here, but, I mean, it's fun, what can I say? Oh, okay. So we got a whole bunch of different places we can blow rocks up. Oh god, that was the wrong way. Oh, I'm hurting myself too. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that. Well, maybe it works out. Nope, maybe not. Does this work? Oh, it does not work, okay. I don't know why I was trying that. So we got a whole bunch of these we gotta blow up. Navi, what do you have to say about this? I wonder if Saria knows anything about the other spiritual stone. Oh, okay, so that's her way of telling us that Saria might be able to help and telling us where to go next. I'll do that after we get some of this side stuff out of the way. There we go, we stood far enough away. What is this for? This is for a chest here. Oh, a couple of chests. What do we got? Oh, hey, 50 rupees. Alright, filling up that adult's wallet. Hell yeah. And another 50 rupees. Wow! Alright, we've maxed out the adult's wallet already. And we get another gold Skulltula here. I mean, if I can get, you know, up to 30 gold Skulltulas, that would be even more ideal. Oh, we got hearts here. Beautiful. Alright, it's a fun little puzzle side area in Goron City. Let's head back to Kokiri Forest now in the Lost Woods, so we can give that skull mask off to somebody. Next part of the mass trading sequence, we're gonna go back to our friend Skull Kid here. Hey, Skull Kid, check out this mask I got. Hee. Under that mask, aren't you that Kokiri kid? Oh, here he comes. Quite an unusual mask you have there. I like it. It may make me look a bit tougher. Hey, why don't you give it to me? Okay. Yowza! I'm gonna wear this all the time. He just gave you 10 rupees for this 20 rupee mask. You lost money on that deal. Well, it doesn't really matter because our wallet's filled up. Go back to the Nash shop, pay 20 rupees for the mask. The difference will have to come out of your own pocket. Yeah, that's right. Alright, so that's the next bit of the mass trading sequence there. And you know what? Yeah, let's do the next mass trading sequence. Let's just keep going with the masks, huh? I know it's not entirely necessary, but it's a good time. And after all, we only have one more spiritual stone left, so I don't mind killing a bit of time here and there. Oh, okay, so beating that guy, we got our first magic jar, which just refills the magic meter. Pretty simple mechanic there. I'm actually going to play Sun Song to make it daytime now. Wait, what was it? There we are, it's right down up, that's right, okay. Some of these songs I have a hard time remembering. It's also been, like, over a week since I last recorded this game. Coco, you're coming with me. We're going all the way to Hyrule Castle. Come on, my friend. Let's go. And he's gone. The magical disappearing chicken, what do you know? That's good Penn and Teller act. I know that one. What can I say, I like Penn and Teller. Hello, happy mask salesman. Oh great, you sold it. Please pay me back 20 rupees for the skull mask now. Payment received. Alright, yeah, so next mask we gotta do is the spooky mask for 30 rupees. Part of spooky mask, where to see you showed off, you can scare many people off with this mask. Yeah, I think it actually does work on scaring off some stuff, and it certainly has unique dialogue. Let's just see, for example, yeah, what's your problem? Oh, they don't like it. Oh, they all don't like it, oh man. How about you two? You're just staring each other down. Hey kid, can't you see we're busy? Leave us alone. Oh, okay, they don't really care, yeah. Yeah, let's actually, while we're here, near the castle town. It's spooky, there's a boy in Kakarika village is wearing a mask like that. Pretty spooky indeed. While we're here close to the castle town, I'm gonna go close to Hyrule Castle to meet with the other great fairy. We can now that we have bombs. And you might see that rock back there, that's what we're looking for. Go, Link, go. Just avoid detection somehow. There we are. Dead end. Oh, is it though? Aha! And we can crawl through here to get ourselves the next great fairy. And yeah, she looks just the same as the others. Unfortunately. The Great Fairy of Magic. Oh, maybe they don't equate to all that stuff. I'll give you a magic spell. Please take it. Oh, okay. I remember what this is now. This isn't an upgrade. This is an actual, like, thing we can use. Yeah, there's a few of these in the game. We acquired Din's Fire. Fireball goes to everything. It's attack magic and you can use with C. Yeah. So this is actually a very useful kind of thing. I do like that we got that, though. If you ever played Zelda in Super Smash Bros., her magic abilities are kind of based on some of the magic spells in this game, including Din's Fire, which is what her side B is based on, even though it's nothing like that. I might as well show it off here. Go for it, Link. Is going to use some magic, but oh well. Here, brah. And so, hey, if you got a lot of, like, bats flying in on you, it's a pretty good tactic just to get them all out. Oh no, you caught me. Get me out of here. Alright, we're good to go. Let's head back now. Let's now head back to Kakariko Village one more time to meet up with another thing I kind of ignored before because I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, and that is the graveyard. Now I know what you're thinking. We went to the graveyard before. We got the sun song, we went in the little chasm, but the graveyard in Kakariko during the day is completely different. Also, this is the fastest way to get around, so there you go. That's a fun thing with discovery in this game, is that because things are different during the day, at night, depending on, you know, just quests, skulltulas, all sorts of things, it encourages just kind of going around to different places, trying the sun song, you know, and figuring stuff out for yourself. You might find a piece of heart or a gold skulltula or an item of some kind, right? You might get rupees. I think there's a lot of fun to be had in this game without looking anything up, that's for sure. Just going around, right? That's kind of, I alluded to how when I first played this game I didn't really enjoy it, and when I came back to it I really did. When I came back to it I didn't initially like start a new playthrough and begin from the ground up. I came back to my old playthrough. Oh, hello there. There's a little kid. Little kids can't go on the heart-pounding grave digging tour. Oh, whoops. Since I can't do that, I'm just imitating Dompe the Gravekeeper all day. But with my cute face I'm not heart-pounding at all, am I? Well, what if you had a spooky mask? Yeah, it's Dompe the Gravekeeper. Huh? Oh, it's just a mask. I get a different kind of fright from that mask than I get from Dompe. Will you give that mask to me? Sure. With this mask, I'll be just like Dompe. Here's my money. We sold a 30 rupee mask to a kid for full price, and he didn't mind paying at all. Let's go back to the mask shop to pay 30 rupees for the mask. You can get the new mask model too, yeah. So, this kid is walking around imitating the Gravekeeper Dompe. Actually, Dompe, when does he come out again? He doesn't come out late at night. In bed now. Go away and play. Maybe you'll find a ghost in the daytime. Hey, maybe we will. I didn't show this off before, but any of these graves, we can lift them and move them. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dompe. Oh, well, I guess he doesn't want us doing that. Well, we can do it a little bit later anyways. So let's let the time pass just up on Death Mountain Trail. It's not far from here. As I said earlier, my experience coming back to this game and really falling in love with it really came about when I came back to my old save file and just wandered about doing quests, finding stuff. That for me was just so enjoyable, and you uncover a lot of things that you don't notice on your first playthrough, right? And you don't notice about gaming in general. You know, coming in from today's perspective, or however long ago that was then, and then appreciating everything this game was at the time really made a difference. And you may say, well, that kind of applies to every Zelda game. You go around, you find stuff, you have fun with it. And I could agree. I think a lot of Zelda games before this, though, don't do quite as good a job, which is why I think this one deserves a lot of credit. I gotta wait a little longer. Zelda 2, like 90% of the time, you can't go to where you need to go or do anything until you do the required bit. The most freedom you get is whether you do Dungeon 2 or Death Mountain. You get to choose first. And you can do that kind of thing in A Link to the Past, but I feel Link to the Past was a lot more daunting. The world was a lot bigger. It's less connected. Like, if you go up anywhere on Death Mountain, there's no way to get back from Death Mountain that easily. And also, it got completely overwhelming with the Dark World as an introduction, because then you've got two worlds you've got to explore, and you've got to intermittently go in between them to find stuff. We played Link to the Past on the channel a couple of years ago, and I really enjoyed the game more than I have ever before, and I consider it one of my favorite 2D Zeldas now. But I don't consider it as good as this game, especially in terms of connecting things, in terms of the dungeons connecting each themselves, like within themselves, making shortcuts and such, and in terms of the overworld in general. Like, the fact that we have a shortcut from Goron City to Kokiri Forest is super nice. And I love that it's actually part of the main quest, is that you have to go to Kokiri Forest. They show that off, right? For you to get Saria's song, right? And that's how you progress at that moment. Is it about damn time we finally meet Dompe the Gravekeeper? There he is, walking around. Yeah, you can kind of see how the kid was imitating him with his walk cycle there. Hello there, Dompe. Hey, kid, don't mess around with the graves. I'm Dompe the Gravekeeper. My face may be scary, but I'm not a bad guy. Let me give you an advertisement for my side business. Dompe the Gravekeeper's heart-pounding grave digging tour. What's gonna come out? What's gonna come out? When I start digging, we'll find out. You want me to dig here? 10 rupees for one hole. Yeah, we might as well give it a shot. I don't remember, like I said, I think before, there's pieces of heart, and there's maybe gold skulltulas and rupees and such, and all these various, so we can just kind of experiment a bit to try and find stuff. But it's important to at least meet Dompe here. The one annoying thing about this quest is that you gotta wait for him to walk up to each of these holes. I really don't remember where any of the hearts are. I feel like they're up here, though. Also, there's another gold skulltula we just can't reach yet. Unfortunate about that. We know we've done a lot of in-between stuff this part. I feel like I need to know where the next spiritual stone is, and as Navi said, Saria is going to be super helpful for that. So let's play Saria's song. That's Epona's song. Wait a minute. No. Oh, that's it, that's it, that's the note. It feels like a real instrument in that way, and that you're like, how does the song begin again? And then you just get it from there. You want to talk to Saria, right? Yeah, let's talk to Saria. Jockey? And this is Saria, can you hear me? Are you collecting spiritual stones? You have one more to find. You mean the spiritual stone of water, don't you? It's only appropriate, right? The great Deku Tree once told me the King Zora, ruler of the Zora's domain, has it. Okay, so that's the information we need, is that we got to go to the Zora realm, which is also kind of a new thing. This game introduced so much for the Zelda franchise. We think of Gorons and Zoras as mainstays of the franchise. They've always been here and have always been in every game. But really, this game was kind of the gateway for them. Zoras were in the old games, but they were enemies who looked nothing like Zoras of modern entries. Gorons weren't really in the previous games either, and I think having Hyrule feel more lived in made a huge difference. Again, Link to the Past, you have the Dark World where most of the inhabitants are just weird, corrupted fucks. And of course, Zelda 1, there's just no one around because everyone's dead. That's kind of the dark subplot of that game. There you go. Oh, another rupee, come on now. And Link's Awakening felt lived in. I really like the world of Link's Awakening, but spoiler alert if you haven't played Link's Awakening, the fact that it's all a dream detracts from things, doesn't it? Nothing in this one, damn. Not completely, I still like a lot of the characters in Link's Awakening. We can move these graves, by the way, and some of them have secrets underneath them. That one just has a ghost. So kill the ghost, Link. Come on, you. Come on, you. He's back! Slice! Is Dampé just watching like, yep, everyday ghost business. There we go, jump attack. Got that ghost out of there. And the ghost, we can see here, you defeated a Poe, do you want to catch it in a bottle? So we get the option, we can let it go. I don't entirely remember what ghosts in bottles do. I know there's a thing for them later. Do we reveal anything with that? It was just a ghost, okay. Some of them have secrets in them, including like little sub-areas, kind of similar to the ones that we find on the bottom of rocks we can blow up. Alright, You've got me, Dampé. You got me... Oh my god. You got me digging in all these special holes. Was that not technically on the hole? Was that, like, off-center a bit? Because it wasn't on the sand, I don't think. Yes, okay, so it's got to be exactly on the sand. I might have missed a few like that, because he wasn't precisely on the sand there. Damn it. I'm spending all my money. Nope, nothing. Alright, I'm done with you, Dampé. I probably fucked up in a few instances, but oh well. Oh, hey, look, there's a gold Skulltula on the side of the gold Skulltula house. What the hell? We're 13 now. I believe it's intervals of 10 for the first few, and then it'll be maybe like 50s or something like that. Because there's definitely a reward for 20 and 30 as well. But I don't remember much beyond that.